Hello YouTube, Wonderboy here, and we're back with Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer. Alright, so you're not going to like this. I don't know how to break this down. The whole third gym and SSN is going to be skipped. Yeah, that's a thing. Because I recorded the whole thing today. And my screen recorder didn't save the goddamn thing. It saved it in some format that none of programs can apparently open. So yeah, that's gonna be skipped. So I'm gonna try to make a quick breakdown because it wasn't all that interesting because it was way too easy. So I switched Mundo for the Grimer I've caught, Booger. So that's a thing. Then I used Hardy at the whole third gym. It owned literally everything. And Jane knows Feint Attack, and it knows Thrash, because it's one of those random TMs I've got, and that's literally it. So I'm really sorry about this whole thing, and I'll try never to do that again. I mean, I don't know, I'll make backups of my save files, because I saved immediately after recording, as I always do. And I mean, god damn it, I was like really pissed for like I don't know how many hours, and I was like walking around trashing my whole apartment, and now it's like a big, I don't know, wasteland. But yeah, that's a thing apparently. So be careful with Cam Studio, because it's a bitchy program. And let's see what this nerd has to say. Oh, hello, Kay. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you, Kay. He said he'd look for you around Route 2, Kay. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. So I'm pretty sure that that's the aide that has Flash. And we can get to Route 2 through the Diglett Cave, I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna have some random Pokemon. Maybe we can catch some, because we'll need to have 10 kinds captured, and it's gonna be a bitch. Wow, level 29, that's like, whoa. I mean, the whole, something that annoyed me, in SSN there were people with level 17 Pokemon, and I did a little training before, and all of my Pokemon were like level 25, because I actually thought that that's the level that everyone's gonna be on, but nope, they weren't apparently, and it sucked really badly. So yeah. I know that I will have to capture this thing, but I really won't, because I mean, I don't have the balls. The balls. I don't have like hyper balls or anything, and great balls, they're just ass. They, like the super potions, they are the worst idea that Pokemon, like that Nintendo ever had, literally. Oh look, I did capture. And that's kinda good, because I'll have to have like 10 different Pokemon. And I don't know how to nickname you, because I will definitely not be using it. So I'll just call it Veg, or whatever. You? Wow, that's a lot of grass Pokemon in that cave. I guess this would be a fine place to train Spirit. And it kind of sucks that Spirit will be like stuck with Ember the whole time, because Ember is like, yeah. But then again, Spirit isn't exactly the special attacker, so not there. The flamethrower wouldn't be all that useful like for Charizard, because Spirit will definitely be physical attack. If it would learn Flare Blitz at some point, I'm not sure if Flare Blitz is like even a thing in Gen 3. Probably is. I don't know. Kabutops is kind of cool. I could maybe like use it. I should capture it because once again I'll need 10 different Pokemon to get Flash. And I usually don't use Flash to get through Rock Cave, because yeah, Rock Cave's a bitch. Who doesn't know that? But I'll have to actually this time. Let's sleep. That did less than I thought. So I don't know if capturing this thing would work with only Pokeballs without the ability to put it asleep. So I'm just gonna knock it out. Oh, awesome. Alright, this cave is proving to be a real pain in the butt. Another 29 Victory Bell. Oh yeah, so Booger is going to evolve at level 38. That's pretty late, because before I thought it would evolve at level 30 or something. But it's 38, so pretty high. And that Ember is not effective at all. I mean, it is super effective, but it's pretty weak. Oh, come on. I mean, why does the AI always hit you with those things? I mean, if I use it, it will probably like hit 1 in 5. But when AI uses no, every freaking hit has to hit. And of course, I'll be asleep for like 5 turns, which is completely awesome. That's basically why people buy Pokemon, to be asleep the whole time. I mean, when a new Pokemon game comes out, like a kid goes to the store and says, "Hey mommy, can you buy me this game? It's so cool, I can be asleep the whole time for 5 freaking turns." Jesus, this is just, you know, Kakuna. Oh, look at that. It's a Pokemon I should have actually found in this place. Maybe I should like try to catch it, but there's not really that much of a chance to capture it. Because, oh look, I actually did catch it. I don't know how many more I need. Because I think that I need to have 10 to have Flash. Hey, we're back at Route 2! So great to be back, to backtrack. Wait, so it's... Oh yeah, it's trading Abra for Mr. Mime. And Mr. Mime is actually pretty awesome. Well, not, you know, game-breaking awesome, but pretty good. Too bad I don't have an Abra. Yeah, 10 species. I don't think that I do. 9, so I need 1 more species. So yeah, this game is like when you still had to have a lot of stuff happening, when catching Pokemon was still a thing. It was like the goal of the game. At least I have cut right now. I can go on cutting things. Finding potions. I mean, by the point when you get cut, why on earth would you need a potion? I mean, the level designing, jeez. So, yeah, whatever. So, what move is that? Ember? Come on. Yes, I don't need Ember. Although I should maybe remember this, that she's giving out Embers. Let's just quickly catch one Pokemon. Shove it there. I don't know how not to kill it. I'll just keep trying to catch it. Unsuccessfully. Actually, I do have kind of an idea how not to kill it. But I'll get out of here. That'll require a little help from an old friend. So just for now, let's deposit Jane and withdraw our old friend Cheetah. Yay! Oh man, I'm so bad at walking during speed up. So, okay, how not to kill you? Oh, come on! Jeez. Oh, look at that. Maybe this will work after all. Although no, Wobbuffet is a bitch to catch. Come on, you have low HP. Stop taking me with you. I'm probably not gonna catch this guy. Yeah, and I have no Pokeballs left. Oh boy. I'm actually taking more time with that damn thing. I don't know how many should I buy, like 20. That's about as many as it would take to catch something with that useless piece of trash. Alright, so Cheetah, yay. Go sing. So any attempt to kill it would, well, you know, yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's just find that nerd guy. I would actually much... Oh yeah, I deposited Jane. I would have much more preferred to like have a battle for that flash, because it would make a lot more sense. But apparently that's the motivation for the kids, you know? Capture shit and don't use it. That was what Nintendo tried to, you know, acknowledge in those games. Senseless capturing of Pokemon, and then it's kind of stupid actually. That's one of the aspects I didn't like about the first few games. Then when it dropped the gotta catch 'em all thing, I guess it was better actually. Oh great, so it's not, you mean it's that one Pokemon I caught, it wasn't even of the different kind? There, I won't catch a Deoxys. I mean, really? Just you two? This is like the random... Okay, I'm gonna try to catch this. And I may actually use this little thingy. Even though I gave it a bit of a boy name, but whatever. Finally. I don't know why I'm so happy for like receiving a flash, because flash is like just another useless TM. So I'm just gonna backtrack. And it's just senseless backtracking. Yeah. I mean, there was a story in this game, right? Yeah. Oh god. This is just so, I mean, it's backtracking. And after this backtracking, guess what? More backtracking. So it would have actually made some sense to skip this episode of backtracking instead of the last one, even though it wasn't all that climatic. And I will probably a bit ease up on the training and won't train that much, because I mean I trained 8 levels above the norm, so that was bad. That was a bad idea. And I don't think that I took the bike voucher. I probably didn't. But I don't really need the bike all that much. I mean, sure, it unlocks that cycling road, but I'm too lazy to go pick it up. You have Pokemon with you! You're mine! Wow. Just look at all that sense it makes. Did I? Yeah, I think I healed up. Because that could have gone a little off. Yay! Level 28. I'm just gonna train it up to 30. That's probably how I will go from now on. Just train one Pokemon 5 levels, then train another. And I will probably skip, as I've already said, I will skip the off-screen training. Because I've been doing a little, and because basically, I don't know where did I get the idea that LT Surge would be using level 30 Pokemon, because that wasn't truth at all. He was like using, like, the Raichu that I considered super strong was level 24, which was like super lame and did almost no damage to Hardy at all. Yeah. Great, I was bored, eh? Actually, you're asking me that? Because A would imply that you are asking. Oh god. Actually, yeah, he kinda has the advantage, but at this point I don't even, like, give a shit about type advantages. I'm just gonna own shit. Just like that. So I've already, like, yeah, I said that thing in the episode that I skipped. I got like a TM. I mean a TM. I got a PM from some user. Like, he's a subscriber, which is like surprising by itself, but he asked when would I release some stuff that I normally do, because Pokemon videos, I'm not just, you know, just Pokemon video recorder. I do basic gaming stuff. This is just a let's play I'm doing at the time, and he asked when would I do like some gaming that I normally do, or League of Legends or band shit, because that's apparently a thing. And so, to make it clear, I will do that whenever I, like, get some League, I will upload a League video whenever I get, like, an interesting game, because I'm recording every game I have and deleting it, because it's very, like, you know, normal, boring, and old, and I'll try to upload whenever I get something awesome. And about the band shit, it's not series that I intended to update oftenly. So I may upload like a video, because for those who don't know what it is, it's basically a horror gameplay video series, and horror games are like, a lot of people do that. They're like big PewDiePie fans, and they just try to do that gig. I'm not really that big on it. And Beedrill, wow, I like that. I mean, I remember using Beedrill briefly at once when I played this game. So this is like a place to train. We don't need that. We don't need any training. We need to go forward, because forward is the way to go. Super bug Pokemon. I mean, the term will be absent until like Gen 5, because I know like that Scizor is kind of a cool bug Pokemon. I agree with that, but I mean, just single fire attack and it's down. And I mean, I know how It's like people might go bitching around. Well, every Pokemon has a weakness. Well, yeah, granted, that's a thing, but I personally always have a reliable fire Pokemon in my team. So I've never actually had all that many problems with Scizors, or Scissors, or I don't know how it's pronounced. But I just never seen it that much a threat. I mean, granted, it's a strong Pokemon, and it has speed and attack. It can deal a lot of damage. But I just never had too much problem with it. So there, I've said it. But I've never said that it's a bad Pokemon. And Gen 5 has Volcarona, and that's just... ugh. Stat-wise, to me, it's almost like a legendary Pokemon. It's just, you know, I never even use it because it's kind of cheap. And it's not like I'm, you know, Mr. Righteous who doesn't use cheap Pokemon, but it's just not all that interesting to me. I try to use Pokemon that are a little bit more interesting. At least to me. So, yeah. Hardy is almost level 30. Reaching 30 would be nice. And man, I'm over leveling. So, that's not very awesome at all. Did I just use Scary Face? Oh god, that A mashing. Because I clearly meant confusion. So to sum that whole stuff I do and or won't do thing, I will upload some band shit in the nearest future, and I will probably upload some League videos at some point. And I need like start filming something new, because right now I'm only doing Pokemon, and this playthrough is proceeding very fast. I mean, I'm doing like 3 videos a week or 2, but still, it takes pretty much. I mean, it proceeds really fast, because I'm almost at half. Yeah, pretty much almost half game done. Although I usually consider game half completed after the rock cave, because after then, I mean, there's still a lot of badges, but they're so close to each other and not that much is happening. You can basically just, you know, skip a lot of stuff and collect those badges in one video. But I won't skip anything, don't worry. And that's a really funny thing to say when I just skipped a whole gym and SSN, but SSN wasn't all that interesting. I actually thought it would be a lot more, but it was just like bad. I mean, it was really easy, just there were like level 17s all over the place, and I battled my rival. And he was also level 7. He almost hasn't leveled up after our last encounter. So I don't know how long am I recording. And do I have some time for the rock cave? Probably not. I might like leave that out for the next video. I don't really like know. Usually I have like the whole thing structured, but right now I'm not really sure. Because Rock Cave is like the bitchiest place ever. It's one of those dungeons that I really hate. Just, you know, cave filled with shit. And it's like, it's frustrating to go through it. So I guess I'll just end the video here. And that'll have to do in the meantime. So yeah. Q-Charm. I don't know what the Japanese developers have, like this thing for stalling. They have this opinion that the longer it takes, the more awesome. I mean, when you like look at Konami and their Yu-Gi-Oh games, they like love to fill them with stalling. I mean, just decks that don't have any other purpose, just stalling. Like putting entire fields with tokens and stuff like that. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon is very much the same. It's just like Clefairy, Q-charming you, like Victory Bells putting you to sleep, and they don't really do other stuff. They're just there to stall. That's kind of annoying sometimes. So I guess I should like give someone Flash. That's super annoying TM. Man, I hate like those early gens where TMs and HMs used to be a thing, apparently. Yeah, I guess Hardy will have to learn it. Well, I mean, I have Scary Face to replace. Forgive me, Hardy. I have betrayed you by giving you the stupid technique. Alright, so that will be it for this time. Tune in for more Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer.